Varga, there are 7 planets: Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, and Saturn, giving the points to each Rasi, each Bhav, and Lagna. So 7 planets and Ascendant Lagna. So there are 8 entities giving the points. So total points in a house give the strength of that house. So in Ashtakavarga analysis, we can predict the event time based on the planet, which planet Dasa is going on, that planet strength. We have to find out based on the Ashtakavarga chart. So it is used for finding the best muhurat time also, when we have to do the Giri Parvesh, when we have to do any auspicious work at what time. So we can use for this also. So Ashtakavarga has divided into 3 parts. First is Bhinnashtaka. Bhinnashtaka, it will give the strength of a planet. So every planet has one chart. That chart for Sun planet, it is called Ashtakavarga for Sun, for Moon, for Mars, same like this. Then Prastar Ashtakavarga. So it will give the timing of the event. So it is used for transit of a planet in which kaksha going on. Based on this, we can give the result for prediction that the planet able to give the good result or not. Then Samudayak Ashtakavarga. In Samudayak Ashtakavarga, what we are doing, 8 planets, 7 planets and Lagna. So 7 planets and Lagna giving Ashtakavarga, individual Ashtakavarga, all Ashtakavarga except Lagna, we are combining the points and making one Ashtakavarga, that is called Sarvashtakavarga. So this is used for the every event in life. So in Vinashta, every 7 planets and Lagna, so there are 8 entities, has to give points in a one sign. So if all 8 give, then maximum point will come 8. If no planet and Lagna give the point in a Rasi or sign, then 0 point will come. So every sign has point or Bindu from 0 to 8. So based on the points only, we can analyze that sign is good or bad. So suppose a planet placed in a house, in that house, planet given points, that is called Bindu, from 1 to 3, then that planet will give disease, sorrow, agony. What it means? It means planet will give a bad result. But if planet has 4 points or 4 Bindu, then we can say that it has mixed result, not good, not bad, average result. But if planet associated with 5 or more points, then it will give excellent, good result based on the number of points. So if planet has more points, apart from this, planet is in exalted condition or in Upchaya house, then that effect will all add. So it will give the result more positive way. Then after this, as we know that 6, 8, and 12th house are called trick house, not good house. So in this house, suppose benefic planet will give the bad result, malefic will give the good result. So that we should keep in mind. Then how Dasa and Antar Dasa Lord result we can analyze through Ashtakavarga. So Dasa of a planet is auspicious if planet associated with 5 or more Bindu in that planet Ashtakavarga. So this is the rule. Same, Antar Lord means in Dasa there is Antra. So Antara Lord is called Antara Lord, one planet. So if that planet given points by MD Lord, Mahadasa Lord, and that point is more than 5, then we can say that Antara will give the good result. And Prasar Ashtakavarga is used for transit. So Samudayak Ashtakavarga, it will prepare by combining all 7 planets in one Ashtakavarga. So all points combined and give in one sign. So in Samudayak Ashtakavarga, there are 28 points in one sign. It means that sign, that bhav has good strength if it has more than 28 points. If less than 28 means it has less strength. So in Samudayak Ashtakavarga, total point is, if we add by 7 planets, it is 337. So if we divide by 12, because there are 12 signs, so every sign should have around 28 points. If more than 28, how strength is more. Less than 28 means it is weak. So Nesargic strength of the planet is as Sun, Moon, Jupiter, Venus, Mars, Mercury, and Saturn. Then we have to consider the Dhatu nature, Mula nature, Jiva nature. Why? To keep the items according to the direction of the sign. That direction we will decide based on the Bindu. What are the points given in a sign? If point is highest, then in that direction we will keep. So Dhatu nature will given by the Moon, Mars, Saturn, and Rahu. That is mineral, metals. And Mool nature is root, grain, seed, tree. It is represented by Sun, Venus. And Jiva nature by Jupiter and Mercury. Same, all sign given Dhatu nature by Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. Mula nature by Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Jiva nature by Gemini, Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces. So these information used to keep the items in a direction. You will understand this later. So Ashtakavarga, 8-part divided. This concept came from Brihat Prasar Horasas. So 7 planet, 1 Lagna giving the points. So last chart is for Lagna. So a planet is give positive result or negative result based on the point given by the other planets also in that bhav. So all planets combined together in one bhav and giving the points. So all these bindu are correlated together on the basis of Rasi. This become an Ashtakavarga chart. Samudayak Ashtakavarga chart means we combine all individual planet points together and keep in one Rasi, then it will give the Samudayak Ashtakavarga. So total Bindu given by 7 planets are 337 divided by 12, 28. So a bhav having point between 25 to 30, it means average result given by the bhav. If less than 20, it means below average result. More than 30 means bhav has more strength. So it will give the all karkatva of the bhav. Now, where Ashtakavarga are used? So Ashtakavarga are used for the analysis of transit of a planet, to find the strength of a planet in a house, how Dasa and Antara, good or bad, we can find relationship among planets, and we will calculate auspicious point and malefic point based on this. To judge the muhurta, which muhurta time is good, we can use Ashtakavarga, and for Vastu also we are using Ashtakavarga. Then most important here in Ashtakavarga is Kaksha. So every Ashtakavarga, every sign divided into 8 parts. So every sign we know 30 degrees. So 30 degree if we divide by 8, then every part is coming 3 degree 45 minutes. So in Kaksha, every Kaksha, see, Aries sign. Suppose one sign I am considering as example, we divide into 8 parts. So first part is 0 to 3 degree 45 minutes. So first Kaksha ruled by Saturn. Second Kaksha ruled by Jupiter. 3 degree 45 minutes to 7 degree 30 minutes. Then third Kaksha from 7 degree 30 minutes to 11 degree 15 minutes ruled by Mars. So like that, every Kaksha, one lord is assigned. On what basis lord is assigned? So it based on the distance of planet from Earth. As we know, Saturn is farthest. So first Kaksha ruled by Saturn. Then Jupiter ruled by second Kaksha by Jupiter. Then Mars ruled by Mars, third Kaksha. So based on this, every Kaksha we have to find the Lord. Now, why it is very important? Because suppose if Sun transit in Aries sign and Saturn has not given point in Aries sign, then what will happen? When Sun come, Sun degree is 0 degree to 3 degree 45 minutes. Sun is unable to give a result. So at that time, native will not get a result of the Sun. So that's why during transit of a planet, we have to use this concept. Now, we know that moon takes 1 day to travel 13 degrees. Like this, every planet taking time to travel one kaksha. One kaksha means 3 degree 45 minutes. Saturn will take 117 days. Jupiter will take 45 days. Mars will take 7 days. Sun will take 3.8 days. Venus will take 2.3 days. Mercury 22 hours. Moon will take 6.9 hours. And Rahu Ketu 67 days. So all these information required when we observe the transit of the planet. So now how you will understand this? See, to analyze the Kaksha, first what we have to check? Check the bhav in which planet is placed in the birth chart. So suppose I am analyzing planet Sun. So here you can see Sun is placed in Sagittarius sign. See, Sagittarius sign, Sun is placed with Ketu. Okay. So what I have to see now? Second point, number of bindu in the bhav, in the Bhinnashtaka of that planet. What it means? Now I have to see the Ashtakavarga for planet Sun. So this is the left side, you see the chart. Here in Sagittarius sign, number given 4. So it means in that bhav, Sun placed, their point is 4. So 4 point means Sun will give average result. Suppose if 5, then Sun will give the good result. Now check the kaksha in which bindu have given to that planet. Now what I have to see? Now I have to see the Prastar Ashtakavarga. So in first see here Sagittarius sign. Which planet has given? So Saturn has given point. Jupiter, Mars not given. So 0, 0. Then Sun has given. Then Venus has given. After that, Mercury, Moon not given. Lagna has given. So how we will analyze this?
हमारी 8 बजे खत्म हो जाएगी.
How we will
चमका
analyze?
कहेंगे
Suppose
ये ज्योतिष के बारे में ही बताते हैं अभी। और नए साल से और एक दो और चालू होंगे।
sound is coming. आप म्यूट कर
देखो
लीजिए.
खोलो तो कहाँ व्हाट्सएप।
So when Sun is transiting in Sagittarius sign, then how Sun will give the result? So see here, Sun will come first 0 to 3 degree 45 minutes. That is ruled by Saturn. Saturn has given point. What it means? During if Sun angle is less than 3 degree 45 minutes in Sagittarius sign when transit, it will give its result. That result, good or bad, it depends on other factor. But Sun is able to give the result. Same when Sun come next 11 degree 15 minute to 15 degree. So Sun degree when Sun transit in Sagittarius sign 11 degree 15 minute to 15 degree able to give the result. Why? Because Sun has given point. Then Venus 15 degree to 18 degree 45 minutes. After that, Sun able to give the result 26 degree 15 minutes to 30 degree. So like that planet when transit give the result or not, we can find out. Suppose you are finding the marriage time. So when you find the marriage time, you have to check transit of the planet of the Dasa Lord and Antara Lord. At that time, you have to use this concept. Then only your prediction will be accurate. So when a planet transit a kaksha, he produces one and only one type of result, which is according to the position of the planet occupies from the radical position of the Lord of the kaksha transited. What it means? Suppose Sun transit in Sagittarius sign in kaksha of Saturn. Then what we have to see? We have to see the birth chart, Saturn and Sun position. We have to count. Suppose if that count is 5 or 9, it means it will give the very good result. So like that, we have to analyze. Same way, we have to analyze the Dasa Lord and Antara Lord. Same way. So see, Ashtakavarga is more important than Gochar. Why it is more important? Because we all know that during Sani Saraswati, people are getting troubles, but not all people are getting. Why? What is the reason? The reason is Ashtakavarga only. Why? Because see, when we are considering Sani Saraswati, when Saturn transit 12th house from the moon, it will start. Then first house means when Saturn transit on the moon. This is second phase. Then third phase is when Saturn transit on the second house from the moon. It is that period is Sunny Sahe Sati. That is considered as inauspicious. But suppose Saturn in Ashtakavarga given more than 5 points where it is transiting, then Sunny Saraswati will be good for that person. So how to check this? So this first we have to analyze the dasa at the time of Sunny Saraswati. Then second we have to check bindu given by the moon to herself. What it means? We have to see the moon Bhinnashtakavarga in that where moon is placed. Suppose left side is the birth chart. Moon is placed in Leo sign. So in moon Bhinnashtakavarga, we have to see the Leo sign. How many points are there? If more than 4 points, it means it is good. Then third, we have to check the bindu given by the Saturn to moon. Means in Saturn Vhinnashtaka right side, how many points given to moon? The moon is in Leo sign. So in Leo sign, you can see here in Saturn Vhinnashtaka, moon only 2 points. So in Saturn has given 2 points only to moon. So 2 point means see in Saturn Vhinnashtaka total bindu is 39. If divide by 12, 3 is average around. So if less than 3 means Saturn will not give good result. So what it means? Sunny Sarasati for this native will not be auspicious. It will be average. We can say average. Suppose if 0 point or 1 point, then we can say inauspicious time this 7.5 years. So like that, we can analyze the birth chart. A planet transit a sign based on the placement. If receive 1 or 0, depending whether it is auspicious or inauspicious from a certain planet. Example, Saturn transit Aries sign in birth chart, and Saturn is in Cancer sign. So from Cancer, Saturn is transiting 10th house. It is not auspicious, then it will give 0 point. So whenever a planet is transiting a sign with low point, less than 4, it means it will give trouble to the native. If more than five or more point, it means it will give the good result. This is the basic concept for analyzing the chart. Now, I am considering one chart as the example chart. So this is the birth chart for a native. He is doing medical. So you can see here, Lagna is Virgo sign, Moon placed in 12th house, Sun placed with Ketu in 4th house, Sagittarius sign. Saturn is in 9th house with Jupiter, and Mercury is in 3rd house. Venus is in 5th house. So we will use this information for analyzing the chart. So every planet, see every planet, Lagna placed in Chitra Nakshatra, Sun placed in Mool Nakshatra, Moon placed in Magh Nakshatra. So every planet has Rasi Lord, Nakshatra Lord, and Sub Lord. So how to create Sun Ashtakavarga? Sun Ashtakavarga, how to create? This is one example. See, it is given. Sun gives a point in the following house from himself. First house, see, first house, second house, fourth house. Sun will give the point. We know that Sun is placed in Sagittarius sign. So from Sagittarius sign, if we start from Sagittarius sign, so first house, Sun is giving point. So see here, left side, where is Sun? So see, so Sun, Sagittarius sign given point. Sun is giving point in second house. So second house, it is there. Sun is not giving point in third house. So see, third house, no point. Sun is giving in fourth house. So see, fourth house, given point. So from Sun position, if you count, then fourth house will come in the Pisces sign. So they are also point given. Then fifth and sixth house, no point. Then 7th, 8th, and 9th, 10, 11, given points. So see, in Sun, left side planet, Sun, give 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12th house not given. So same like this from Saturn, we have to count the same. So Saturn is placed where? Ninth house. Ninth house means for this chart, Saturn is placed in Taurus sign. So first house is Taurus. So for Taurus sign, see Saturn has given point. You have to count from here. Then third house, second house also given. Second house is Gemini sign. So see Gemini sign also Saturn has given point. Then third house not given. Third house is Cancer. So Cancer, no point. Then Leo. Leo has given. So like that, we have to create some Ashtakavarga. And then what we will do, we will count every sign, how many points here write 4. So in where Sagittarius sign, we will write 4. Then 9, we count 6. So where is 10? Means Capricorn sign, there we will write here 6. So like that, we are creating the Ashtakavarga for the planet Sun. And same concept we'll use to create for Moon. This is the rule on what basis Moon give the point, and we will create the Ashtakavarga for Moon. Same, this is the rule. On basis of this, create Ashtakavarga for Mars. So these are the rules to create the Ashtakavarga for every planet. And after preparing the every planet Ashtakavarga, we have to find out the strength of the planet. How to find the strength of the planet? First, we have to check how in which planet is there. Suppose Sun is there in Sagittarius sign. So we would point. First, we mark the Sagittarius sign. Then check the number of Bindu in that bhav, in the Bhinnashtaka of that planet. So in Sun Bhinnashtaka, there are Bindu 4. So it means it is mixed. So planet with 1 to 3 Bindu means bad result. 5 or more means auspicious result. 4 means mixed result. So by this, we can find the strength of the planet. Now, this native Venus Dasa going on from 2007 and it will complete 2027. Now, see, his Saturn in Venus Dasa, Saturn Antara complete in January 2023. After 23, Mercury Antara has started. It will complete in has completed November 2025, and he cleared medical exam in Mercury Antara only. Why not Saturn Antara? That we have to find out. See, so here Vimsotri Dasa. First, we have to analyze the Dasa. So we have to find the Venus planet strength. How to find the strength of the Venus? See here, Venus placed in Capricorn sign. Now in Venus, Bhinnashtakavarga, we have to see the how many points. 5 are there. 5 means Venus are able to give the result to native. 5 is more point. So Dasa Lord is good. Dasa is auspicious. Then same way we have to see Antara Lord. So check the sign owned by the Antara Lord. Antara Lord is Mercury. So when we see the Antara Lord of Mercury, then we find that Mercury has given more point, 4 point, and Saturn has given only 2 point. That's why Saturn Antara unable to clear the exam. So check the number of Bindu given by MD Lord to sign Lord, AD Lord. So this we have to find out. On the basis of this only, we can give the result. So after this, we have to do the Tirkona Sodhana. So what is this? In this, there are four trines. We know fiery, earthy, airy, and watery sign. So fiery means Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Earthy sign means Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Airy sign means Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Watery sign means Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Now, any of you have any doubt till now, you can ask. If no doubt, then I can proceed. So see, for planet Sun, finding the points in Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius sign. So that is called Aries trine. So Aries trine, Aries sign 2 point, Leo sign 5 point, Sagittarius sign 4 point. So in this three, minimum is 2. So what we have to do? We have to subtract 2 from every one. So 2 minus 2, 0, 5 minus 2, 3, 4 minus 2, 2. So Aries sign has now 0 point, Leo sign has 3 point, Sagittarius sign has 2 point. So same concept we have to use for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Same concept, we have to find how many points, then minimum point we have to reduce, then remaining point we write on this. Same for Gemini trine, same for Cancer trine. So after finding this, we have to do Ekadhipati Sodhana. What is this? It means except Sun and Moon, we know that every planet has two houses. Mars has two houses, Aries and Scorpio. So Aries and Scorpio, two signs. So we have to do the both for both signs Ekadhipat Sodhana. How to do this? See, Aries rule is make reduction only when there are bindu, means points in both houses. You see, Aries has no planet, zero bindu. Scorpio, one planet, zero bindu. The bindu not given, so no change. So based on the rule, we have to do the Ekadipati Sodhana. So if two houses are without planet and have got a different number of bindu, then a smaller figure should be subtracted. Example, Aries no planet 4 bindu, Scorpio no planet 2 bindu. So 2 we have to subtract from 4. So Aries sign, now we have to write 2 bindu, Scorpio 0 bindu. So like that, we have to find the Ekadipati Sodhana. Why we are finding this? We are finding this to calculate the Rasi Pinda. Rasi Pinda. So to calculate Rasi Pinda, every Rasi has given one multiplier. And then see, before reduction, this point, after Trikona reduction, this is the chart. Then Ekadipati Sodhana, this is the chart. So this right side chart is the final chart. So right side chart, if we see Gemini sign has 4 point. Gemini sign has 4 point. So 4 point, Gemini sign multiplier is 8. So 4 into 8, 32. Then we have to use the Cancer sign. So Cancer sign has 2 point. So 2 for Cancer sign multiplier is 4, so 8. So like that, which sign has bindu? That sign multiply with the multiplier, we will get the product. Add all product, we will get answer 124. So Rasi Pinda for planet Sun is 124. Same concept we have to use to find the Grah Pinda. And when we add these two, we will get the Sodh Pinda for the planet Sun. So for every planet, we have to calculate. Nowadays, softwares are available. So we will get the all answer from software, but we should know how to calculate this. So for Grah Pinda, the multiplier for every planet is given here. And then same after which planet in which sign. If that sign Bindu is there, then we will use to calculate, use the multiplier, then find the product, add all product, you will get the answer. Then Yog Pinda or Sodh Pinda means we have to add 124 plus 70, 194. So like that, see, from software, you will get all planet, Rasi Pinda, Grah Pinda, and Sodh Pinda for every planet. These are used to find the points, to find different event in the life. Now, according to the rule of Ashtakavarga, suppose Lagna has given 25 point as the minimum point. If Lagna has 20 point, it means person has body afflicted or he will get some disease whenever any malefic planet come to the Lagna. Second house given 22 point. This is the minimum point. So any bhav, if less than this point has, it means that bhav has weak. If more than this point, then bhav has a strength. So that bhav give all its karkatva result to the native. Now suppose if a person came that he will get ancestral property or not, how to give answer? We have to check the fourth house. If fourth house has more than 24 bindu and not expected or occupied by malefic, then we can say you will get. Another condition, check second house if more than 22 points and not occupied or expected by malefic. If this condition satisfied, native will get the ancestral property. So 10th bhav is karma bhav. So that's why more points given. 36 is. So if 10th bhav has more than 36, person will get success in his profession. 11th house 54 point. If 11 house more points, then only he will gain easily with less effort, more gain. So see, if 12th house Bindu is less than 11th house, person will be wealthy. If 11th house Bindu is more than 10th house, means native will gain by less effort. So by only you see the points in this house and you can predict easily. And that will be 80% give the answer correct one. Now, first house, second house, fourth house, ninth, 10th, 11th house, all house point you add in Samudayak Ashtakavarga. And if it is coming more than 164, it means person will be prosperous, having more income than expense. Same way, we have to add points in 6, 8, 12 house. If this house, all points less than 76, then person has more income than and expense will be less. Now, person will want to do job or want to do business, we can decide based on, first we have to calculate bandhu, sevak, posak, ghatak. 4. How to find for bandhu? We have to add the point in Samdayak Ashtakavarga, first house, fifth house, ninth house. Answer is 82. In sevak, answer is 89. Posak, 89. Ghatak 76. To see what is rule? Rule is if Posak is greater than Ghatak, The Posak is 89, Ghatak is 76. So condition satisfying. So what we can say? So he will be, native will be wealthy. Now, second, he will do job or business. So if Bandhu greater than saver, then person has independent means of living, means he can do the business. Now, if we calculate, then Sevak is 89 and Bandhu is 82. It means he has to do the job, not business. So he has always one boss. Superior is there in office. Same for financial prosperity, we can find some of the point, some first house, ninth house, 10th house, 11th house. If all fourth house point is more than 30, native will be rich. We can predict by seeing this four house. Then another is if 11th house has more bindu than 10th. 12th house has less bindu than 11th. And Lagna has more bindu than 12th. It means person will be rich and well off. So by predicting, very easy. Only you have to see every house, how many bindu are there. Now, in this interchange between Lagna and fourth lord, it will give the Raj Yoga, means it will give very good positive result. Then we have to see the Jupiter dispositor. If it is placed in Kendra or Trikon, also with more than 4 points in Jupiter Ashtakavarga, means he will get financial gain in his life. Same way, we can calculate the direction, east direction, sum of Bindu in first house, 12th house, 11th house. It is 91. South direction, 10th house, 9th house, 8th house. At the point, answer 76. West direction, sum of points in house 7, 6, 5, 85. North direction, 4th house, 3rd house, 2nd house. Point is 85. So we can see here that east direction has maximum point. What it means? It means east direction is favorable for the native in birth chart, moon posited there, and given Bindu means moon related item give more favorable result. He should start a new undertaking on Monday and will get the success. Like that, we can give the prediction. Now, period for prosperity in a day, which time he will start the suppose he has interview, which time he should go for attend the interview. We can find, see, daytime divide into 3 parts. Same way, a person has childhood, youth, old age. So how to find his childhood life, youth life, old age life? So we will calculate Pisces to Gemini 107, Cancer to Libra, all sign at the points 123, Scorpio to Aquarius, all points 107. It means he middle age, very happy life for the native. So person will get house, vehicle, wealth at the age of 33. Why? Because in Lagna, first house, Ashtakavarga Bindu given is 33. So 33 year he will get vehicles, he will get the house. Like that we can give the prediction. Suppose Rahu is placed in 6th or 8th or 12th house. Then and in a house we can predict that person can suffer a snake bite or food poison at the age number of bindu in that house. Suppose sixth house, how many bindu? That is, he can suffer. a person coming to you that politically he will get success or not. You have to only check Lagna, how many point, third house, how many point. If Lagna has less than 30, third house more than 30, you can say him that he is able to enter into politics. Another, you have to find Lagna, Sun and Moon Lagna, 10th house, 11th house. If all four has more than 30, and if Lagna aspected by Jupiter, then he will get the ministerial post also. So like that, we can predict. So if you want to predict about a native father, you have to check from Sun, mother from Moon, brother from Mars. You have to check the speech of the person. You have to check from Mercury, Jupiter, name and fame, Venus for marriage life, Saturn for sorrow. So if Sun has given 1 point, what effect, 2 point, what effect, loss of wealth. So every point connected to the effect, like that every planet has. Suppose you want to know about father, then what you have to consider? You have to consider the placement of Sun. If you want to know about native uncle, then you have to consider third house from Sun. If you want to consider the happiness of father, then you have to consider fourth house from Sun. So like that, rules are there. By using this, you can find. Now suppose when Saturn transit a bhav, that bhav has 0 or 1 bindu in the Saturn or in the planet Ashtakavarga. So suppose if we are considering about father, Sun Ashtakavarga, any bhav has 0 point or 1 point. In that bhav, Saturn transit. It means problem to father. If it is in Moon Ashtakavarga, then we can say that problem to mother. In Mars Ashtakavarga, then we can say problem to brother. So like that, we can predict very easily and accurate. So there are a lot of things. So find the nakshatra that will give trouble or death to father during Saturn transit. How to calculate this? First, we have to find point A. How? So we have to calculate the Sodh Pinda of Sun. As I after Trikona Sodhana, Ekadhipati Sodhana, we have to use Rasi Pinda, Garah Pinda, then finding Sodh Pinda of Sun. Then multiply the number of Bindu in the ninth house from Sun. So A is Sodh Pinda of Sun is 194, ninth house, 5 point, calculate 970. Then 970 divided by 27. What is remainder? 25. So if we count nakshatra from Ashwini nakshatra, 25th nakshatra is Purva Bhadrapad. What it means? When Saturn will transit to this nakshatra, further affliction will come. Same way from Jupiter, when Jupiter transit, that also we can find what result will come. Which month it result will come. Then what we will do? We will find Sodh Bindu of Sun, multiply number of Bindu in seventh house from Sun. Then divide by 27, which nakshatra come. In that nakshatra, if Sun will transit, it will give that month problem to father. So every zodiac has given direction. In south, we are considering Aries and Taurus east direction. Gemini south, Aries and Taurus east direction. Gemini southeast. Cancer and Leo south. Virgo southwest. Libra and Scorpio west direction. Sagittarius northwest. Capricorn and Aquarius, north. Pisces, northwest. So these directions are used to keep the items related. If maximum point is there, then we can use. So which direction is good for a native? So we have to find Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. In Sun Ashtakavarga, we have to find which sign, which trines has given more point. We can see here 13 is given west direction. So in west direction, he has to do the puja of Lord Shiva. So in Sun Ashtakavarga, number of Bindu in four trines. Four trines means 1, 2, 3, 4. Then another trine 5, 6, 7, 8. Another trine 9, 10, 11, 12. If we add the all four house points, we will get 15 points, 14 point, 19 points. So 15 point means first part of the day, second part of the day, third part of the day. So third part has maximum point 19. What it means? It means native should do all auspicious work during last part of the day. It means afternoon and sunset time in between. Then he will get the success. How many brother and sister? The number of brother and sister of the father, number of Bindu in the ninth house from Sun. So in the example chart, 5 Bindu are there in ninth house from Sun, and native father has 4 brothers and 1 sister. So Ashtak, we can find the Muhurat. Which Muhurat is good? For this, we have to find first short list using Sun Ashtakavarga, then short list the day when transit planet are passing through the bhav, having high bindu, and then shortlist period of day when sun and moon are passing through the kaksha with bindu, then select the time when arising sign are there. At that time, kaksha bindu given point, then that time we have to use. So celebrate when moon is passing through a sign having maximum bindu. Then how to find the matchmaking? For matchmaking, Ashtakavarga concept used minutely. So what we have to do? We have to check she choose a partner whose moon sign or Lagna correspond to sign having maximum number of Bindu in native horoscope. The marriage will be happy if the bridegroom's Janam Rasi means moon sign happen to be one in which bride has maximum Bindu. So suppose if boy chart, what is the moon sign? In girl chart, we have to keep that moon sign in her chart and see how many Bindu given. If more Bindu, it means we can proceed for marriage like this. Then another point is check in which kaksha moon of the native is positive. Which kaksha? If that suppose moon is in the kaksha of Jupiter, then choose a partner from one of those moon sign in which Jupiter has contributed a bindu. So like that we can find the moon matching, marriage matching with the help of this concept. How to see here in boy in this native chart, moon has degree 1 degree 48 minutes. Hence, moon is in the kaksha of Saturn. So in moon prastar Ashtakavarga, see in this moon prastar Ashtakavarga, if we see the moon, which planet in moon has given, Saturn has given, then Saturn has contributed Bindu in the sign Virgo, in the sign Libra, in the sign Pisces, in the sign Cancer. So we find 4 sign. What it means? It means partner can be chosen who has moon sign of these 4: Virgo, Libra, Pisces, and Cancer. So Ashtakavarga concept is very minutely identify the matchmaking, not other method able to do this. Now for marriage happiness, when mother death can be predicted. How father death predicted? Same way. First we have to find the Sodh Pinda of moon, then number of Bindu in the 4th house from moon, multiply, get the answer 695. Now 695 divided by 27, remainder is 20. So if we count from Aswini Nakshatra, then Purvasad Nakshatra. Answer. So when Saturn will transit the Purvasad Nakshatra, then affliction to mother will come. How many brother or sister of mother? How to give answer? So how many Bindu in the 4th house from moon in the Ashtakavarga of moon? Male planet give brother, female planet will give the sister. So like that we can give the answer. Now which direction keep keychain? So we have to check the Mars. Mars Ashtak Varga, which direction has given direction highest bindu, that direction used for keychain. Even that direction used to pray Lord Kartikeya or Hanuman. How many brother and sister also we can give the answer by this. So these are the concepts to give the answer fast and accurate if you are using Ashtakavarga system. Now, how to give answer for a denial of brother? So from Mars, we have to check the house 3, 6, 8, 11, 12. If these house associated with 6 or more bindu, it means denial of brother. Now see, for voice means how I am speaking, that represented by Mercury. So a speech we can find from Mercury's 2nd house. So first we have to identify a strength of the Mercury. How? So first we have to see dispositor of Mercury, Lord of the sign in which Mercury is placed. If posited in Kendra or Tirkona and have more than 4 bindu, it means native will get fame, good education, and have learning ability. Who can be a good astrologer? By Ashtakavarga, we can predict fast. How? If Mercury is aspected by Jupiter on the, or if Jupiter aspects 2nd house. If Mercury with more than 5 bindu in 4, 10, or 6th house from Saturn, means from Saturn, we have to check 4th house, 10th house, 6th house. If Mercury has more than 5 bindu in this house, we can say he becomes astrologer. Or third condition, if Ketu with 3 bindu in the Ashtakavarga of Mercury in the 5th house or with the Lord of 5th, then also person can become good astrologer. Now, a speech of a person. See, if the 2nd house from Mercury contains 0 bindu or 1 bindu, then person born will be dumb. If 2nd house contains 2 or 3 bindu, his speech will be unsteady and means he unable to communicate what he wants to speak, unable to speak this. If more than 5 point, then he his speech will be commendable. If 7 point, it means like he can poem, drama, able to do. Like Kumar Biswas, you can see. So second house from Lagna in Mercury Ashtakavarga, 0 or 1 bindu, the person will be incapable of expressing what he has to speak. So prediction given by Ashtakavarga is more accurate and fast. Only you have to know the rules and observe the chart, how many points are there. If the second house from Mercury, Bindu are there, points are there, but if that point is given by malefic, then native speech will be harsh, arrogance, deceit, means he will lie more. If denoted by benefic, then a speech will be virtuous. If second house from Mercury occupied by Ketu, Rahu, or Mandi, a speech will be harsh. When a child has to start learning, when start Vidya, when Mercury passes through a bhav containing more than 5 bindu, when Mercury transit that bhav, then better to start the Vidya. Benefit period for education and friendship. So same way we have to find first Sodh Pinda of Mercury multiply number of Bindu in the second house from Mercury in Mercury Ashtakavarga. So second in the native chart that is given point 2. So 175 into 2, 350. So 350 divided by 12 and remainder is 2. So Taurus sign. What it means when Jupiter passes through the Taurus sign, native will get the auspicious result related to the education. Then when get setback in career, so for this we have to consider the Sotpinda of Mercury, then number of Bindu in 10th house from Mercury, multiply these two, get the answer, divide by 27, remainder 11, count from Aswini, Purva Falguni Nakshatra. When Saturn transit that Nakshatra, it will give trouble related to career. So see, this is very fast and accurate and easy to predict. So you can predict about the child. When child education, you have to consider fifth lord from Jupiter. How many children person has, you can predict by analyzing this. So time of childbirth, how to find time of childbirth? First method is you have to see the position of Gulika. So whenever Sun, Moon, or Jupiter, whichever has the maximum bindu in their Ashtakavarga, transit above Gulika or trine sign from the Gulika. At that time, birth of child will take place. This is one method. Another method is you have to multiply source bindu of Jupiter into number of bindu in fifth house from Jupiter. Answer is 456 for this native. 456 divided by 27 nakshatra. Remainder is 24, Satvisa nakshatra. So when Jupiter transit the Satvisa nakshatra, more chances are there native child will be born. Now, which direction keep the locker or gold in your house? According to Vastu Shastra, south or west part of a room, you can keep locker so that When door open, it should open towards north or east. But according to Ashtakavarga concept, houses, zodiac sign in the chart with more than 30 points in Samudayak Ashtakavarga are considered as strong and auspicious to keep the house related direction. So see, which direction for local we have to consider Jupiter Bhinnashtakavarga. So in Jupiter Bhinnashtakavarga, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, east direction, calculate. South direction, west, north, you can calculate like this. Where maximum point 16 is west. So native can use west direction to keep local or gold inside the room. Now, where to keep the bedroom in your house? You have to consider the Ashtakavarga of Venus planet. Find out the cardinal direction which has maximum bindu in Venus Ashtakavarga. That direction keep the bed. So by this we can find the marriage time, Sodh Binda of Venus, number of Bindu in seventh house from Venus, multiply this to, after that, divide by 27 nakshatra. What is the remainder? 9. This is Aslesha nakshatra. So when Jupiter transit Aslesha nakshatra, native will get marriage. So another method is same multiplication, 630 divide by 12, you will get sign. So remainder is 6. 6 is Virgo sign. Start counting from Aries. So when Saturn passes through the Virgo sign, then it will give the affliction to the wife. Same way, when native will get problem. So from Lagna to Saturn position, count all the points. And again, from Saturn to Lagna, count the points. You will get the age from Lagna to Saturn, 27. From Saturn to Lagna, 18. So 17 year, 18 year, and if add these two, 45 year. So native get bodily affliction at the age of 18, 27, 45 year. So you can predict like this. So when native will get the disease, you have to calculate Sodh Pinda of Saturn, number of Bindu in 8th house from Saturn, multiply this. Answer, divide by 27 nakshatra, remainder nakshatra 13. This is Hasta. So when Saturn transit Hasta nakshatra, native will get disease. Second method is number of Bindu in the house occupied by the Jupiter. So that house number of Bindu given in Saturn Ashtakavarga is 0. So answer 1 only 145. We will omit this 0. So 145 divided by 12, 1. So when Jupiter passes through the Aries sign, native will suffer. Third method is Sodh Binda of Saturn multiply number of Bindu in the house occupied by Sun before reduction in Saturn Ashtakavarga. Answer divide by 12, remainder is 4, Cancer sign. So when Sun passes through the Cancer sign, native will get problem, health issue. If all three conditions will satisfy same time, then maybe death can also happen. So this is the when misfortune time. If Rahu in birth chart, Jupiter sign, means Sagittarius Pisces. Then Jupiter transit that Rasi or trine will give the misfortune. If Rahu and Jupiter are in conjunction in a natal chart, and when Jupiter transit that Rasi, that time also it bring misfortune. When Jupiter or Saturn transits through sixth Lord Nakshatra, will also give the time for misfortune. So, how to keep the items in which direction? You can see this for puja prayer room. We have to consider sun Bhinnashtak, moon Bhinnashtak for family room, water source for kitchen, Mars. So for every planet have drawing room, a study area, library, home office. We have to consider Mercury, Jupiter for locker, all valuable items, a spiritual activity, where to do. So like that, we have to use the Ashtakavarga concept and give the prediction. So this is basic information what I know I have given all of you. If anyone has doubt, you can ask me. If you don't have doubt, you understand better way, then no problem.